Words of our Divine Mother from the book Harmonies of Light, Sweet Mother, Part 2, Collections by Mona Sarkar, page 12, topic Faith. Bonjour, bonjour, sweet mother. The child says, Sweet mother, give me some flowers. Mother says, Do you think you have some courage? What, you don't have any? For that the child says, Mother, sweet mother, I think I have a little courage. Yes, I have, but what must I do, mother? For that mother says, our divine mother says, it is not enough to do something, one has to endure with courage until the end. Then we shall see what you are capable of doing. It is strange, it is not to accomplish any kind of work at a certain moment, neither to think about sublime things, nor concentrate all one's will in order to get some results or a temporary success. But it is for the whole life, during every second of one's existence on earth, that one ought to be vigilant and conscious of the inner truth, constantly aspire towards Him alone with an unfaltering faith. Do you understand? Says our Divine Mother. And then there is a silence, and again Mother continues to say, and it is even more strange when one starts thinking and reasoning, but without having any idea of what is this truth which is to be found. You have asked to abandon yourself entirely into His hands, and He may lead you to the ultimate goal. But whose are those hands that I do not see, and to whom should I surrender myself? And above all, where is the goal? Where is the truth that is to be found? I have never seen it. I have never known it. Where should I go? What must I do? I do not understand at all. What am I told to do? That is the difference between this and an adventure where one launches oneself for the conquest of something material to achieve a certain aim, as for example climbing the summit of the Himalayas, journeying around the world, or even going to the moon. It is a goal which exists. You follow a path, you arrive there. Through difficult and tortuous ways, you reach the goal. Maybe it is a challenge to nature, but it is a concrete thing that you can see, and you have the means at your disposal. You need this and that. So you manage to get them, or you go to the bazaar to buy all the materials which are indispensable necessities for your adventure. And there you are, with the help of friends who are as enthusiastic as you are. You go on your way. Then one announces that this man has conquered the Himalayas or the depths of the ocean, and so on. You have given an aim which you have studied scientifically, and you reach it. That's all. Yes, indeed, one needs to have courage, patience, and ingenuity, and thorough study of the work to be done. Usually one knows beforehand what has to be done, with a little bit left to the unforeseen and to the chance. But all that is well calculated beforehand. If one has enough endurance all along the way, then one definitely reaches the goal. It is the will to go on which is your only inner help. And then our mother continues to say, but for this spiritual adventure, or for the conquest of oneself, it is completely different. To begin with, you have no support, no idea, no direction, no orientation. Only you have heard someone talk, someone in whom you have an absolute confidence, and who not only possess the truth but manifest it entirely. He has the key to open the door of eternity and to guide you for the complete transformation. If you follow him, you have nothing to fear, for the grace will protect you and lead you to the ultimate goal. But you must have an ardent faith in what he says and in the thing to which he is inviting you. You have to be convinced down to the very cells of your body, in all the parts, that whatever he utters is nothing but the truth. And if I follow him, I am sure to find the truth. This is the path, this is my help. It is he who is the goal, even if I do not see him, even if I do not feel him. even if I do not see him or even if I do not feel him, he is always there within me. He is always there within me, around me, to guide me. It is with this confidence that you should abandon yourself, and then he will do everything for you. It is this faith that has to be developed, this faith that you must establish within yourself. If you have this conviction that he will do everything for me, I only have to ask him sincerely, patiently, then you will see how he showers. He does everything for you, but it is more ardent, more true than a conviction. It is an absolute conviction of faith in the divine. And little by little, you can see whether one can really launch oneself into a divine life. Call him so that he may help us and guide us in so many different ways from behind a veil. So much grace bathes us in our hours of difficulty, in our moments of pain. When we have lost all the hopes, he gives us his hand and pulls us out of all the difficulties and conflicts. Smilingly, he comforts us as if to make us feel a presence. It is the inner support of the central being which vibrates in our acts, in our thoughts. Once it is well established, one perceives more and more as if a hand was guiding us, the unseen hand guiding us. Finally, it is he who further establishes himself. Our Divine Mother continues to say, it is He, our Lord, Sri Aurobindo, it is He who is guiding, it is He who is acting through you. Then there is no longer any separate self. Everything works through His will. The more you have the faith, the more you feel that He is leading you. This is what holds you in spite of all difficulties and misfortunes. Life is without a worry for him who has faith in the divine. A faith which at first seems doubtful and invisible becomes a reality full of hope. Faith in the divine gives faith in life, faith for the whole existence. Faith, faith, faith. The more you have the faith, the higher you will be lifted. In the absolute surrender lies the faith in the divine. The faith which gives life to you, the faith which pulls you out of the dark and unbridgeable gulfs, lifts you to the full light, sometimes seems to retire from you or to flicker and so implants a doubt within you. But it is only a test, an inkling, and an appearance. Sometimes you think it is the worst that is happening, just the contrary of what you are aspiring for. It seems that everything wants to destroy you. But if you can detach yourself, remain quiet during these painful hours with an unflickering faith, and simply repeat with an open heart, it is He who is responsible for me. All that happens can but bring the best. I must not worry. If you can keep that faith, then the help will come to you. If you just can keep that faith, then the help will come to you just in time when everything seems to be lost. And what a grace lifts you up into the regions of peace through His infinite mercy. You know, the divine will never fail you. He will never fail you. Have trust in the divine faith. The divine will never fail you. He will never fail you. Have the trust in the divine faith. All these are the golden words of our Divine Mother to be followed every day for us to lead or go ahead, travel in this integral yoga.